At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Calvin Austin on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Freiermuth there to bring it in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you...
Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings them to 3rd down.
Timing is everything in life, And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Russ. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He sends this one to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Holcomb there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Herbert from the gun. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chargers will have a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first is Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Herbert now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Here's Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down. Motioning left is Johnston. 2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's Ross. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. No one around. He's got space. Dicker on now for the PAT. Hooking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He rolls to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 3rd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Fields on 3rd. He's on the move. Targeting the sideline, and Freiermuth has it. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. No set of downs for him from the 46. Harris gets it on the counter. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Second and 3 now. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Escapes out to the left. Taken in by Harris. And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson now from the gun. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Wilson with it on 1st. On the move, headed right. He's got Harris. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
14.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Darius Davis to return it. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Herbert on 1st down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On target to Dobbins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first. From the red zone now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Headed out right. Finds a man, right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Herbert throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hand. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped by Deion Henley. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Russ now from the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Trying again, following the sack. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So we're through 3 here. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Forced out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On third down, Herbert. Flush down now to his left. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down from the red zone. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Once more, it's Wilson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast, trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They're looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Steelers will take over possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Ross out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Wilson now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Build that momentum offense.
Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. What a time to rip off that type of gain. All right, gets him the first on 4th down. They give to Harris from the gun. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. zone now. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on first down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Tight end going in motion here. Now to throw. Completed here to Pickens. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And that should be their last gasp in this game.
That just stings. You got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's Dobbins again on second down. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Pittsburgh.